I'm Subhendu from S Food and I watched Lucy for the sixth time and found some new details that I'm gonna share with you. And if you watch it till the last, I will give you a bonus detail that you may love. But before I begin, I would like to mention that some of these details may have been covered by other YouTubers. I'm not sure about that. Now without any further delay, let's start. When Lucy get into the building and went to the reception, this incident is compared by a cheetah catching a deer. But look at her attire. She wears a jacket which looks like cheetah skin. At this moment, you may compare her as a deer, but eventually she becomes a cheetah and comes hard at them. You see the moment when Mr. Jiang appears. There was no basin, so he washed his hand in the floor. But he could hand the handkerchief to any of his men, but he did not. That shows his arrogance. There is no mention of the group that kidnapped Lucy. At least, they are not the competitor of Mr. Jiang, or they did not know about the drugs in her stomach. If they knew, they would definitely not kick her in the belly. And this is not the group who killed Richard. They kidnapped Lucy for other reasons. In this scene, Lucy operated herself by hand and put the bullet back from her chest. Did you notice why she got it? In real time, you may have missed it, but if you watch this scene in 0.25x speed, then you will see that the same man who kicked her in stomach has fired a bullet to her. I missed it in the first time. When the taxi driver gets Lucy to the hospital, she says, "Wait for me." But when she came back out of the hospital, we don't see him. But he waited there. Here's the proof. Lucy had a white bag with her, but when she get out of the taxi, she had just one gun in her hand. But when she goes to her apartment, we see a white bag with her. One more proof is that when she went to Mr. Jiang's house, she had two guns and the knives that she had in her bag. Lucy got the brain power because of the drug named CPH4. It exists in real life too, named as 6-carboxy-tetrahydropterin synthase. And this is a kind of enzyme found in millions of organisms, but in preliminary bacteria. It produces choriocine, which is necessary for cells. When Lucy entered Mr. Jiang's house, she fired 5 bullets from outside of the door. As the door opens, we'll see all 4 men are dead or about to die. At this moment, she had the knowledge of positions of other bodies. In the movie, Royal Shoots is mentioned 2 times. Once at the door of Mr. Jiang's door, and then when they both said 4 seasons, Royal Shoots, and we made love all night. Royal Shoots is the name of the hotel Lucy was captured in, and it is the same hotel her roommate was all night. Watch carefully. When Lucy was in the plane, she had black hair, but after the incident happened, when she came back to the human form, she got her golden hair back. When Del Rio was driving the car, the blue siren was inside the car. She got up and went to the other side to drive the car. At the same time, she took the siren and put it at the rooftop so that people can understand this is a police car. Norman says, "I'm not in the hotel but at the university." But Lucy already knew it. Even Norman did research for 20 years. She had no idea what a person can do at more than 60% of brain usage. At the last scene, when Lucy explains number frame to others, she says, "All social systems we have put into place are a mere sketch." That's true, because the number system does not exist at all. Even if we discover alien life, it would be harder to communicate to them, because this frame does not exist for them. 1 plus 1 never equals 2, but it does because we assumed it. Even for other creatures, this model may not exist. When Norman describes what humans have done, we see a famous painting of 2 persons trying to touch each other's fingers with their fingers. At the last scene, Lucy tries to do the same. This man is some kind of runner. Don't know why they choose him. He tried to run out 2 times, once at the airport and at the hospital, but unfortunately get caught both the time. And in the hospital he died. If he did not run, he might have been alive. Okay, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you do, subscribe to my channel and give a like to the video. That helps me a lot. And if you notice the interesting details, be humble to share it in the comment section. And with that, I sign off.